Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Infinity Curry. Yes, the Captain Marvel trailer dropped today. I am very, very excited to watch it. As many of you might know about me already, I am a huge, huge Marvel fan. I've been a Marvel comic book reader for over 25 years, and Marvel Studios is a dream come true. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is a dream come true for me. Um, Many of you probably already saw Infinity War, and yes, my God, that movie was incredible. I mean, it exceeded my expectations by every measure, and I'm incredibly, incredibly stoked for Avengers 4. It can't come soon enough for me. I need it right now, and just waiting for it is just agonizing. And without spoiling anything about what happened during Infinity War, all I will say is that Captain Marvel is a very, very important movie that will connect to the events of Avengers 4, whatever they may be. Um, uh, for those of you who don't know, I mean, Captain Marvel, aka Carol Danvers, she's an important part of the Avengers franchise in the comics. So I'm glad that she's finally getting her due. And Marvel has been awesome with character developments. I don't expect anything less. And although I mean, I do prefer Wonder Woman. I mean, yeah, I mean, if I can famous my favorite female superheroes, Wonder Woman will always be number one. But Carol, I mean, has her own charm as well. I mean, she has her own set of quirks, and from what everything I've read in interviews, I think the filmmakers want to sort of portray those quirks as well, so that she comes across as an actual, fully realized character. And yeah, it's going to be a space adventure set in the '90s. Yes, that's something that's very interesting to me because yeah, it makes me feel older. I mean, I was a teenager in the '90s. I mean, and the fact that we're at a point where we're just nostalgic for the '90s. Like, I mean, it still hasn't hit me that the '90s are 20 years ago. I mean, I don't want to admit it to myself, but whatever. Here we are, and I'm curious to see what all these '90s references are going to be. But moreover, this is going the missing link to Avengers 4, and this is going to be my first viewing. So, like with any superhero movie trailer, there might be several Easter eggs and references that I might not catch during my first viewing. So this is not an analysis of the trailer. This is just going to be my initial reaction. I might have to watch the trailer a few more times before I get all of the Easter eggs. But let's just not waste any more time and let's get this party started. All right? Yes! Yes!
War is a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one. Never occurred to me that one might come from above. Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here?
It's hard to explain. I keep having these memories. I see flashes. I think I had a life here. But I can't tell if it's real.
We have no idea what threats are out there. We can't do this alone. We need you.
I'm not what you think I am.
right. I have to say, I was very, very impressed. I mean, this is still just the first trailer, so the major plot points haven't been revealed yet. I think they're focusing more on like conveying the premise. Um, First of all, I mean the blockbuster. Blockbuster video reference right from the get go is a huge win. I know that many of my friends who are in the same age group, we always reminisce about Blockbuster, and this basically like makes our teenagers come alive again. But it's going to be a space epic, and one of the other things, something that's different about this movie is that it's not going to be an origin story like other initial Marvel solo movies. Carol is already going to be Captain Marvel, or going to have her full power set right from the get go. Of course, there might be a flashback sequence, and this movie is going to start off with her returning home and what happens afterwards once she returns home. She is going to be already a part of of the Kree Empire and supporting them. And spoiler alert, the Kree, they're a very, very powerful alien race in the Marvel Universe, especially in the comics. They're connected to so many great stories. And yeah, you can't say that their intentions are always good. Actually, most of the time, their intentions aren't good at all. No, not at all. So yeah, I won't spoil how the story is gonna go, but yeah, the Skrulls. The Skrulls are another alien race, or shape shifting alien race. Like the person, your neighbor could be a Skrull. Anybody you know could be replaced by a Skrull. But yeah, the Kree and the Skrull. They've always been at their throats. So the Skrulls are they're gonna be like the villains. And I guess they're probably doing something on Earth, and that's probably what draws Carol back to Earth to stop them. But of course, I wouldn't trust the Kree, either. So she's gonna be caught in the middle, and that's why in the beginning, like you see her wear her outfit has some green elements to it, and I think that shows that she's allied with the Kree. She's basically wearing the Kree uniform. But I think towards the end of the trailer, you saw that those green elements become red, where she becomes independent and a superhero in her own right, and on her way to becoming an eventual Avenger. But Nick Fury, oh my God. The fact that it's revealed that Nick Fury was on the verge of quitting back when he had both of his eyes, and that Carol is what sort of drew him back into this world. That's a major revelation. The movie's also going to develop his character in a big way. I feel like Nick Fury, even though he hasn't had his own movie, he's been very well developed across multiple movies. Especially so, Winter Soldier, which is still probably my favorite Marvel movie overall. Well, actually, my third favorite. I would say Infinity War and Civil War are my two favorites, and third would definitely Winter Soldier. But especially as a character study for Cap, and Nick Fury and Widow and Falcon, it's incredible. And of course Bucky. But yeah, I'm curious to see how they develop his character, and like show what drew him back in. What about Carol's story made him want to, rejoin the superhero world. That I guess that was the only tangentially a part of at this stage. And Agent Coulson. Oh my God! Agents of Shield fan, and it's good to see Coulson back. Sorry for that break, folks. I don't know what happened, but yeah. As I was saying, I'm very excited for this movie, and this movie is going to show a lot more about Fury and Coulson as well. And yeah, and also in terms of the tone, it almost feels like what Green Lantern should have been, but wasn't. There's definitely an overlap in terms of themes, and basically, this is a space saga as well. And it seems like, I trust the Marvel Cinematic Universe at this point. It doesn't matter. I don't even need to be skeptical about anything, really, because they have not made a disappointing movie yet. Obviously, at least to me, Iron Man 3 and Thor: The Dark World, the second Thor movie, they weren't my favorites, but they were still tolerable, and and the cast did a good job. The main cast members did a good job, especially Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth, respectively. But all right then. I can't believe that. Captain Marvel comes out just 2 months before Avengers 4. I mean, it's going to be a crazy year next year. I mean, you're going to have Captain Marvel first, and in between Shazam, and then and then Avengers 4. Three superhero movies within 3 months. I mean, it's going to be crazy, and Shazam looks really good too. And all right, but I guess I'll see you all next time. Please hit like and subscribe if you can. All right, thank you very much, folks. See you next time.